Hola. Totally not even Spanish. All right. Welcome back. Yeah, this is happening. I miss work so much that I am drinking out of a cup. Before. Funny story behind this cup. You know what? Hold on. Welcome back to my channel, where I feel like I have officially gone insane because of quarantine. I'm covered in hair. Anyway, okay, so I feel like I've officially gone like cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Okay, yeah, that's me right now. So anyway, back to the funny story of the cup. Before I started working for that company, my mom had gotten this cup for my husband for coffee. It's a beer mug, by the way. My house drinks a lot. And right now I'm drinking a Dos Equis. So don't come for me. It's not a Corona. No, it's not a Dos Equis. It's a Tecate. Tecate? Tecate? Whatever. It is a Mexican style lager. It's not a Corona though. Don't come for me. Okay, so this is my tattoo. We got it. Sam got one as well. I'll insert a photo. Dixie, that's enough. The animals are going stir crazy as well, as you can hear. This is the coordinates to where we got married, and I have an infinity symbol because I will forever love him, and then an anchor, which represents the fact that we got married on a cruise ship, plus he's my anchor. Like when I get the urge to do something stupid, you know who's there telling me, it's not a good idea, Blake, let's not do that. My anchor. No, but I love him very much. And I'll insert a photo of his, which is a ship wheel with the coordinates. I don't know his meaning. I think it just kind of went with mine. But I'm going to say he's always steering us in the right direction. Anyway. Let's play in some makeup. All right, so before we start, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell, because throughout this whole coronavirus epidemic, pandemic, total shit show, whatever you want to call it, I'll be here with you guys, because I have no job. Because about 90% of the service industry here in New Orleans is jobless. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so I have a few things I want to use. New-ish, but not really new, if that makes sense. I have used them a few times. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. I have used some of this a few times. But I really want to go in and we're just going to have fun, because we're quarantined and there's nothing else we can do right now. And if I have to sit in my bed any longer, I do have a few new things though. If I have to sit in my bed any longer, I think I'm gonna go batshit crazy. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm just going in with the Urban Decay. Y'all would think, with me being quarantined, like my skin would be looking badass. But no, my skin hates me. Alright, so we're going to go in with this CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. It is cruelty-free, right here, Leaping Bunny certified. Finally, some more drugstore brands are becoming cruelty-free, and that makes me so happy. This is also vegan. It blurs imperfections, sheer buildable coverage, instant and all-day hydration, and evens out skin tone. I've used this a few times. It's very liquidy. So liquidy. And it does even out skin tone. And it is a very sheer coverage. I don't know how buildable it is, but we're gonna find out today. We're gonna put this baby to the test. Like, as you can see, it is very sheer coverage. But it's nice. It does feel hydrating. And it's something that is like, you don't really need a beauty sponge with. So if you have nice skin from jump, I highly recommend this. We're gonna build this until I am happy with where we are with the coverage, which might take a little. Screw it, we're just gonna do this. By the way, I got the shade light. My Walgreens is kind of slow to get new products, but when they do, they don't always get my shade, which is kind of upsetting. They actually recently, so this is the first time I have been to my Walgreens in a bit. Unfortunately, due to being laid off, I wasn't able to splurge the way I wanted to. I also I haven't bought any makeup. This is just stuff I have purchased recently, like while I still had a job, or I got in BoxyCharm. But they actually started carrying Honest and Pixie, which I was so excited about, and I looked over and I went, oh, no, because I wanted to buy some of it so freaking bad, y'all. Made me very sad. Okay, but in all seriousness, this is like this is nice. So I'm going to take my Laura Mercier cream contour, and I'm going to go into the lightest shade on a, what is this? This is a Luxie 249. And just going to contour here. I will say this. Oh, I almost knocked my beer over. I have been like nervous picking at my face, and it's kind of driving me insane because I know not to do it, but hey, guess what I'm still doing? I also started rewatching True Blood. Yes. So oh. All right. Okay. Doing laundry right now because I have nothing else to do. Says like, hey, let's do laundry. I'm gonna wash my brushes tonight too. But be productive, y'all. I need a new cream bronzer. Preferably one that doesn't cost my firstborn child. Y'all got any suggestions? I heard Tarte just came out with one, and there has not been a product that I've gotten from Tarte that I didn't like. I feel like Jeffree Star needs to come out with one. Come on, boo-boo. Come out with one. Ooh, let's talk about my nails. So since the nail salons are closed, thanks coronavirus, these are actually like press-ons, and they're pretty nice. Nice color. I really like the color. But in all seriousness, This is actually blending out very nicely, which is surprising because this Laura Mercier contour kit does not blend well with everything. Okay. Now I know I said I don't want to go through and like set my full face, which I'm sticking with that. I don't want to, but I am going to set my under eye. And this is the Brightening Pink Bake and Set Setting Powder from Morphe. Love her. Love her. I put a little excess on, but... Alright, so let's go in with some cream blush. I'll put this on the back of my hand, get it nice and warmed up. It's a very pretty color, by the way, y'all. It has like some gold shimmery reflex in it. It's very pretty. And usually if I really want, I can just put it like straight on my skin. But I've noticed when I warm it up on the back of my hand, it looks better. It really does. And if you notice, as I'm applying it, I'm paying special attention to not put it right here in this area because I want this area to remain plain Jane and just bright and pretty. All right. Oh, highlighter. Okay, so before we do brows, we are gonna go. By the way, that is the Love at First Blush. Now we're gonna, by Soap and Glory, now we're gonna go into Spectaculips. Oh, this is lipstick. I knew that. Whoops. Last video, where I took the French Vanilla shade of the Ace Beauty Glimmer Shadow. I'm gonna use it as a highlighter. We're gonna do the same thing today. Just gonna dip our sponge in there and go. It's so pretty as like a highlight because it's like noticeable, but it's a pretty noticeable. You know what I mean? We're not going anywhere, so we can go overboard with the highlight. She pretty. She pretty. She is pretty though. Okay. Brows. All right. I'm gonna hop off camera and do my brows because no one wants to see that. It's boring. Okay. Let's go ahead and do lips because I already know what I'm doing for lips. We have the Soap and Glory Outstanding pencil, and we're gonna go with what shade is this? Pink Positive. And we're just gonna go in and do our lips in this. And it has a matte shot side and a shine side. Right now we're going in with the matte side. Okay, now let's go in with this shine side. It's very pretty. slightly overlined. Just a little, it's okay. Now let's go in with the Soap and Glory Spectaculips in Gold Dusk. This is a metallic lip cream. That's pretty. Okay. So, now we have to do eyes. What do we want to do for eyes? So many options. So we have the You Can Be Butter Nebula, which is a dupe for the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. We have Jeffree Star, Jawbreaker, Blue Blood, and Blood Sugar. We have ColourPop, Butter Me Up, and the Anna collection. We have the Mini Breaker. We have the OG Jaclyn Hill. You know what? Let's have some fun and play in one we haven't done in a minute. It's been a minute since we played with her. Let's go in with the Nubian 2 from Juvia's Place. I'm cleaning my brushes tonight anyway, so here we go. Let's take a M330. Do we want to do bold or neutral? Screw it, we're not going anywhere. Let's go to Morocco. Ow, just stabbed myself in the face with the palette, which is this nice orange. We're gonna just blend her in. So I'm gonna do one eye on camera, one eye off, and I need a mirror because the mirror I got in front of me ain't doing it today. Oh, I forgot how pigmented this palette was. Okay. So that's a little trick I do when the initial color I go in with is just too much. I go over it with a beauty sponge. Usually with the side I have used for concealer and foundation because it kind of dulls that color down. As you can see, it's still very much there, but it did kind of help dull her down a little bit. Okay. We're back. So I finished this eye off camera, so we're gonna go ahead and finish it on camera now. We are gonna go in with the same M330, and we're gonna go into Jezebel, which is this really pretty plum shade. And we are gonna pop her right in our crease and just really blend her into Morocco and just work with her for a second. I love this color story because there's so many neutrals and it's just yes, yes, yes. And then you get to that blue and that green and those golds. It's just, oh, so exciting. All right, so we're just blending Jezebel here. Just really deepening that crease. Okay. Now we're going to take a flat brush. This is a JH41. And we're going to go into Egypt, which is that nice green. We're going to pop that on our lid here. wipe our brush off. Then we're gonna go into that stunning gold Nairobi. Same brush, by the way. We're going to put her on the inner corner. And I'm just patting. And then when I get to Egypt, I'm gonna dip back into Egypt and blend that Nairobi together, which is gonna create that nice gold to green. Then for the outer corner, before we blend, we're gonna go into Layla, I think it's Lila, which is like a nice deep brown purple. And we're gonna put that right on the outside corner and press her into Egypt. Just add a little bit of depth. And then we're gonna go back in with our M330 and blend that crease. Make sure there's no harsh lines. And then for our lower lash line, we're gonna go into Cleopatra. And I'm gonna stamp, rude. And I'm gonna stamp her along my lower lash line. I'm trying to not drag Cleopatra because A, I don't want blue fallout, and B, it's a lot more pigmented when you stamp instead of drag. So, I mean, obviously there's certain areas I need to drag. All right, now we're gonna go in with a M321, I think. Pretty sure it's a 2-1. And we're gonna go into Morocco, which was that orange we went into at first. And we're gonna just buff that down. And then I cleaned off that little brush, and I'm gonna go back into Nairobi, which was that pretty gold, and place her on the inner corner of my lower lash line. Add a little bit of brightness. Then I want to go into Nefertiti, which is this nice copper gold. Pop her on my inner corner. Nefertiti, not Nefertiti. Good Lord. Told you, we're going for a bold look today, y'all. All right. I really don't even want to put eyeliner on because I feel like it's going to take away. Yeah, let's just go straight in the mascara. We're going to go in with some Better Than Sex mascara. Final thoughts. First of all, I forgot how much I love Juvia's Place. Just throwing that out there. The Skin Milk. Okay, do I like it for like an everyday foundation? As like a grab and go? Yes. Concealer, I know I like. Lips, I actually really like, and I don't like metallic liquid lipsticks, but I feel like that just added an extra. Yeah. Okay, so sound off down in the comments below on what you want my next video to be, because we are in this together. And if we're going to be stuck together, might as well record stuff y'all want to see. I am going to start working on that series that I mentioned previously where we are going back to the basics. We are going to do a video for primer, a video for foundation, a video for concealer, and it's not going to be like just how to apply. It's going to be what I'm going to do research for you. I'm going to like give you examples of my skin and what works for me, and then I'm going to do research on what works best for oily skin, based on reviews, actual reviews. And I'm going to actually use an app called Influencer. This is not whatsoever going to be sponsored by them, but I do like that all of the reviews on products are from the community. They're from real people. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna do some research on this, y'all. But yeah, we're gonna do like brows and all of that good stuff. So back to basics for concealer. I think concealer is what I'm most excited about, because I'm gonna show you how to actually conceal, and then how to actually use a concealer or even a foundation just to brighten, and where you want to put it, and what kind of concealer works best for your skin type, and what works best for me. I've said it a few times on my channel, I am combination skin. I lean more oily, but at the same time I do get flare-ups, I get breakouts, I have texture, my skin dehydrates, and she dehydrates quick. So we're gonna go through all of that fun stuff in this upcoming series. But for now, cheers to y'all, because we are all in this quarantine together, so we might as well have fun with it, right? All right, guys, I love you. I will see you in my next video. I'm gonna go wash my brushes, edit this, so we can get it up ASAP, and then I think I actually might start the series tomorrow. All right, guys, I'll see you in my next video.